Morning, everybody. Here we are with, I corrected this. We're actually in Unit 11. Whoops. Unit 11 on circles. We are on day 3 of material, and we're looking at more radius chord relationships. We are going to review this first one, and then we're going to look at congruent chords of a circle. So that's what we'll write down in our yellow pages today. Here's the date, 4/16/20. And then after this, you've got an assignment that will be due tomorrow, Friday by 4. So a review from Tuesday's lesson. A chord is 18 centimeters away from the center of a circle with a radius of 82. There we go. Remember, your goal in these radius chord relationship problems are to create that right triangle. And now I can just do Pythagorean theorem. So x squared plus 18 squared equals 82 squared. X squared plus 324 equals 6,724. And then a little bit of algebra. So x squared equals 6,400. And when I take the square root, x is 80 centimeters. So now I've got to look at the question. It says find the length of the chord. And if I look back at the picture, 80 is just this part of the chord. And if you remember, this radius bisects it. So actually two 80s there. So the chord length is double of that 80. So 160 centimeters. Okay? There's a review question. All right, on to the new material, congruent chords, an investigation. So I would love for it if you just looked at this on your own for a couple minutes. So pause this, try it, and then unpause it and see if you get the same thing as me. So at this point, I invite you to pause this for a couple minutes and read through it and try it out. And now, assuming that you've done that, here we go. So we have a chord, segment GH given. Draw a second chord. Use a straight edge if you can. Segment KL has to be shorter than segment GH. All right, so I'm going to maybe do that. Segment KL. Circle the true statement. Segment KL is closer to F than segment GH. It's farther or the same distance away. Well, segment KL is definitely farther away from the center. So, based on your observations, what should this look like? The farther a chord is from the center of a circle, the longer or the larger, the smaller the chord gets. Or you can say something, the shorter the chord becomes. What do you think happens when the two chords are equidistant? So same distance from the center? Well, they must then be the same distance. They must be congruent. So if two chords in the same circle are equidistant or same distance, from the center, then those chords are congruent. Okay? So what I would do is, in your yellow pages, write this down. So I'm going to magically turn this into a yellow pages box and call this congruent chords. And we'll draw a picture it looks like this. So I've got two chords. It's saying if these excuse me, if these distances are the same, then that means that those chords are the same length, or vice versa. I'm gonna write a note here. The reverse of this works too. Meaning that if you know the chords are congruent in that circle, then you know the distances are the same. All right, so we'll do one problem like that that will involve that theorem. Right here, oops. So circle O, we'll mark what's given. All right, segment AB is congruent to segment CD. Ooh, so we know if the chords are the same length in the same circle, then we know these distances are the same. So I can automatically mark that. And then now in my picture, I'll write out what other given information. So segment OP is 12x minus 5. Segment BA is 14x plus 25. And then segment OQ is 4x plus 19. So find the value of x first. So 12x minus 5 equals 4x plus 19 because those distances have to be the same. If I move the 5 over, we have 12x equals 4x plus 24. I'm going to subtract 4x and I get, 8x equals 24. So x is 3. So there's the value of x. And then the value of segment CD, well, I don't have any expression here, but what I do know is that segment CD is congruent to segment AB. So when I find the length of segment CD, I can use the same expression from AB. So CD equals 14 times 3 plus 25, which is 42 plus 25. So CD must be 67. There's our lesson for today. Excuse me. I hope you have a great day at eSchool. Talk to you later. Bye.